Harrison-Dengate with your news briefing. Police suspect arson was behind a fire at a Cairns quarantine hotel this morning, causing the evacuation of 163 people. A 31-year-old woman who had been staying in the room where the fire broke out, along with her 2 children, is currently in custody. Acting Chief Superintendent Chris Hodgman says she's being questioned.
The 31-year-old female had been in quarantine for a couple of days, and we did have some issues with that female occupant that we were managing.
New South Wales Police have a man in custody following a siege south of Sydney this morning. It's reported the 40-year-old fired a number of shots at vehicles and pedestrians before barricading himself in a dive shop, taking the owner hostage before eventually surrendering. No one was hurt. African health authorities have described the symptoms of the new Omicron COVID variant as unusual but mild. The mutated strain of the virus is spreading quickly across the globe, with Australia joining a host of other countries slamming shut the border to international arrivals from 9 African nations. A flight into Sydney overnight had 14 people on board from impacted countries, and genomic testing is underway on the 2 passengers who tested positive to coronavirus to see if it is Omicron. And the federal government is cracking down on social media trolls, introducing new legislation that'll hold tech giants to account. Companies like Facebook and Instagram will be liable under the proposed new laws if they fail to identify the person behind hurtful comments published on their platforms.
Michael Hill Black Friday sale. 50% off selected silver, 25% off selected gems, and 15% off selected diamonds and gold. Shop now at Michael Hill.
The cricket's on at Adelaide Oval, with South Australia taking on the Queensland Bulls in a one-day cup match. South Australia won the toss and elected to bat first, making 274 runs in their first innings. In A-League action, Melbourne Victory and Brisbane Roar face off at Amy Park before the Western Sydney Warriors take on the Newcastle Jets at CommBank Stadium in the twilight match. And the Matildas' loss to the United States is being labelled a missed opportunity. The side went down to the US 3-0 during their friendly international overnight.
Buying or selling rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Checking the weather for the Limestone coast. Sunny today, tops of 23 degrees. Mostly sunny, 27 tomorrow, then partly cloudy, 31 on Tuesday. And for radio podcasts, music and news, download the free Listener app.